Okay, and we're ready to go. We're up on the 3rd floor and going down. So it's been almost 3 years since I made a similar video. We're just going to be walking through the streets of Jilin, China on my way to the exercise spot. And it's been 3 years since I last made this video. It would also be 3 years since I've last worked out. Because obviously I don't have time over at the States to work out, so whenever we do visit, this is my opportunity here in China to actually get some exercise going. So I'm gonna go ahead and I got my gloves on. I'm gonna go ahead and put my Eskimo little hoodie on because it's gonna be cold. And here we are. There we are. And there's the door. It is snowing out today. Pretty much drops snow about 2 or 3 times during each week. It's January 11th now, 2011. And the forecast, according to my online sources, is about 1 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit for the highs for this week, and for the lows 1 to 10 below Fahrenheit. So it's a little chilly, but I've since gotten used to it. This is about my 2nd month here, and I'm gonna try to keep this camera going as still as I can as I walk, but probably a little challenge though, but we'll see. Oh, it's on 2x zoom, so let's go ahead and bring it back out. This will help us. Looks like they've got the car gate down today. Alright. So the walk is should be about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try to make it in 15 minutes so that I don't have to splice or cut up this video. Since it's gonna be going up on YouTube, we've got the 15-minute limit, so we've got a goal to be had, so we'll see what we can do. So we're just trudging along. Slippery roads, snow everywhere. So we'll try to make it. At the same time, try to keep the camera as still as possible and not look like a flaming doofus walking around with the camera held up in front of him. So there's a mianbao che. That's the main street. It goes into the house. I wonder how good this camera's anti-shake capability is on video mode. Guess we'll find out. So as you can see, it's just skyrise after skyrise of buildings. The first floor are typically the shops, and the upper floors are where people actually live. And you can see the sun kind of poking through the clouds up there, barely. And in China, and as well as many other countries I'm sure, just unlike the US, there aren't traffic lights or traffic signals at every intersection. So you pretty much just walk and you play pretty much a live game of Frogger, just go on each lane. At least this time of the day, it's around 10:30 in the morning. There aren't a lot of traffic, so I didn't have to dodge too many cars. There's your rickshaws. Police. Another mianbao che. typical taxis. See a lot of these green vehicles around. Now the exercise spot that I'm going is actually a slightly different location, not too far off from the first location that I was at about a couple of years ago. So instead of taking the left pathway, I'm taking this pathway. According to the timer on my video recording, I'm about 5 minutes 43 seconds, so I think I'm making good time. Okay. There we go. Let's see if I can get a rear view shot here. Well, I've pretty much put my hands up and given up. I'll just go ahead and look like a doofus. Just recording everything. Maybe a local temple, something? Little pet dogs. No leashes, nothing official. Entrance to a school, maybe? Just guessing, since I am Chinese illiterate. I can understand about maybe 30 or 40%, but when it comes to speaking, I can barely make it. And reading, forget it. I can read numbers. Black is the favorite color of most vehicles here. There's no mystery as to why. I'm gonna take this route here. And the honking, and I think it's common with many other countries, but just not US. Honking is just more of a courtesy, letting walkerbys know that they're coming by, not due to anger or something. You know, it's not. In the US, you're driving by the freeway or the road and you're honking. That means someone did something wrong, and that the driver is probably angry. But at least in China, you drive around and you're driving through a spot that has some people walking by. It's just kind of a courtesy, or just a little warning, just kind of like a bicycle bell, bicycle horn. So it's not a big deal. We're almost there to the main street. Oh, this one almost clipped me. That's fine. We're about almost 9 minutes in, so I'll sort of pick up the pace because I think we're not quite halfway there yet. Buildings after buildings. We're getting there. It's a lot colder than I used to, but I'm actually pretty used to the cold now. I've had to wear, before the first week or two that I've been here, I've had to put one of the masks like this guy. I'll show you. He's got a kind of like a ninja mask that covers your nose and mouth just to keep you warm. But now I've gotten used to it. But then again, it was pretty cold about 2 weeks ago, where it dipped down to about 15 below zero Fahrenheit, and that is pretty cold, and I had to wear that, as well as my hoodie and everything. So here's the main road for about 10 minutes and 40 seconds, and we might just make it. So as you can see, the main roads don't really have, they do have traffic lights and traffic signals at the main intersections for the other cars, but just for pedestrians to cross outside of the main intersections, you just walk. There we are. There we go. I'm just gonna and let's just do it. Minutes in, let's keep going. Just jogging a little bit. Now we're just gonna make it to the main, it's within a shopping center area, kind of like an outside strip mall. It's up on the 4th floor. We'll see if we can make it to the doors before the 15-minute mark. I really don't want to splice up this video, just keep it at the original length so that you guys get a true representation of the walk and how long it takes. And this is the town's main sort of shopping area, one of the main shopping areas. So let's see here. We're not actually there yet, but we're still on a side street. Once you get there, you'll notice everything's paved. Buildings. Hello. Alright, here we are. And we're here. These are where all the shops are, and my exercise spot is right up by the sign. There's a circular sign up there in white that it's got that black red kind of arrow. The shoe shop is just right next to it. The entrance that I'm heading into has the red framing to it, so here I go. Great, just in time. So now I'm in. Alright, perfect. And that's that, 15 minutes.